just making weight?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool because I know it was like too heavy. So
Yeah.
I think in the beginning of the camp, I was.
Give me my maid back, bro. He can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that with me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
Gervonta Davis has it all. What happens, and the line between professional fighting and real-life drama blurs. Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated knockout king, is no stranger to news, but this time it's not about his fists flying inside the ring. It's about a public spectacle that left everyone stunned. Keyshawn Davis, the rising star many call the next big thing, just found himself on the receiving end of a punch he never saw coming, and it wasn't during a sanctioned fight. What caused this wild confrontation? What does it mean for both fighters' careers? And more importantly, who's really to blame here? Let's break it down. The boxing world is reeling after reports appear that Gervonta threw a punch at Keyshawn Davis during an exclusive invite-only event. The party was held at a luxury venue in downtown Los Angeles, a swanky rooftop bar complete with sweeping city views, designer decor, and an exclusive guest list filled with celebrities, influencers, and, of course, boxing royalty. Now both Gervonta and Keyshawn were there, so you know what that means. It was going to get wild.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes the shit look better than what it is.
While Tank and Keyshawn don't share a clear rivalry, the friction between them has been building for some time. Keyshawn, a young and hungry fighter, has never shied away from expressing his goals. He's frequently called out big names in the lightweight division, including Gervonta, criticizing what he sees as cherry-picked opponents.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Keyshawn's words haven't gone unnoticed. Tank, who's known for letting his fists do the talking, has reportedly brushed off Keyshawn's remarks in the past, dismissing him as an up-and-comer who hasn't earned the right to talk trash. However, the growing buzz around Keyshawn's career and his persistent jabs seem to have gotten under Tank's skin. At the party, the tension between them finally boiled over, so here's the tea. A while ago, Keyshawn Davis took a few shots at Tank's family, his mother and brother, to be exact. Now Tank's brother was the first to break quiet on this.
It's an opportunity. I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much stop eating, do that, this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank gonna say what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same shit.
Tank, on the other hand, addressed Keyshawn when he saw him at the event. One thing led to another, and the next thing you know, Keyshawn is down on the ground. A left hook from Tank. Davis will do that to you for real. In a split second, Tank threw a punch connecting with Keyshawn's face. The force of the blow sent shock waves through the room, both physically and figuratively. The crowd froze in shock as Keyshawn stumbled back, clearly stunned but managing to keep his footing. Security and entourages quickly stepped in, forming a human barrier between the two fighters. Tank was pulled back by his team, while Keyshawn's can ushered him out of the room, visibly frustrated but keeping his composure. The party, which had been filled with laughter and music moments earlier, came to a screeching stop for Gervonta. This isn't the first time his anger has gotten him into trouble. The undefeated champ has been involved in past controversies, from legal issues to public altercations, while his in-ring talent remains undisputed. Incidents like this risk overshadowing his accomplishments and damaging his image.
What do you have to say about the charges against you?
Gervonta, you was charged.
You got nothing to say, guys. Come with me. I'm your body.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
You got nothing to say.
Right now, 4:30, a boxing star bonding out of jail in Broward County and refusing to answer our questions.
Keyshawn, on the other hand, finds himself in an unusual situation. While no fighter wants to be punched outside the ring, the attention surrounding the incident could catapult him into the spotlight as a rising star. Being involved in drama with one of boxing's biggest names might bring him the kind of exposure that money can't buy.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
The biggest question now is whether this drama will lead to a real fight in the ring. While Keyshawn isn't yet at Tank's level in terms of status or accomplishments, the hype surrounding this altercation could make a possible matchup too big to ignore.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
Promoters love a good plot, and this one writes itself. The punch, the tension, the social media buzz, it all points to a rivalry that fans would pay to see solved inside the ring.
Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left hook. I only need one too. Okay. You get that too. That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it. Like, come on, bro. I can't hear you.
If the fight happens, it could be a defining moment for both athletes. For Gervonta, it would be a chance to show that he's still the undisputed king of his division. For Keyshawn, it would be a chance to show the world that he's more than just a rising star. He's a legitimate threat to boxing's elite.
You got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like? Anything you could share?
The experience was great, and what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now. There's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now let's see how it's gonna go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not gonna lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had. You know, of course, I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip. I was looking out for his power. But when I started, like, when I was attacking and trying to set stuff up, like, he got like good upper body movement, and he got some good legs when he used them. So he surprised me with his defense. But it was a very technical fight. Technical sparring match. And I definitely learned that, like I said, his defense. Like, I definitely learned that he got some great defense, and it's not really easy to hit this guy. And I had to work to get to him. But overall, it was great sparring, and we respected.
Keyshawn Davis just shook the boxing world with a jaw-dropping demolition of Gustavo Lemos. What was hyped as a lightweight showdown turned into a one-sided beatdown despite Lemos coming in 6-pound overweight with a clear size edge. It didn't matter. Keyshawn lightning fast hands, pinpoint skills, and raw power left Lemos in ruins. 3 knockdowns in the second round sealed the deal before the ref had no choice but to call it off.
It's over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. He was that's a last pound. Davis, and down goes Lemos. As he's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right hook, and that left hook puts him on stanky legs and face first on the mat. And backwards. Don't dance too early now, Keyshawn, because Lemos is still dangerous. But not if you can continue to land those powerful shots. And that's how you end the fight. Keyshawn Davis said, I don't care if he's King Kong. If he comes into my house, he's gonna pay the price. And boy, did Lemos pay the price.
Keyshawn's hometown crowd in Norwich, Virginia, was on fire, roaring with pride as their young star delivered a spectacular and emphatic finish.
Excitement, huh? Talk about coming in here and fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talked about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
Nah, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm keep getting y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like, y'all don't even know, my sisters had a whole car accident today. And they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like, they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it's gonna be a movie. What is the movie?
Fresh off his win, Keyshawn lost no time lighting a spark in the boxing world. He called out Gervonta Tank Davis with a bold "Hey, Gervonta, knock knock," is making it crystal clear he's going for the sport's top dog, confident and determined. Keyshawn is throwing down the gauntlet, letting Tank and everyone else know he's ready for the stage.
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
Tank this showdown is all about preserving his throne as the bigger name, a proven winner, and a headliner of mega events. Tank has everything to lose and even more to show a victory over. Keyshawn wouldn't just reaffirm his dominance, it would silence those critics accusing him of dodging fresh challengers and cement his legacy as one of boxing's best.
Like I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters.
Keyshawn, this is his shot to level up big time. Taking down Tank would skyrocket him to superstardom and make the whole lightweight class sit up and pay attention. It's his chance to show he's not just another up-and-comer, but a real threat to the crown.
Chasing UT or Fimo, who else? I'm not trying to fight
Can Lamont Roach sell 10,000 tickets? Keyshawn, and don't sleep on Keyshawn. He's not just another loser after his recent second-round KO against Gustavo Lemos. Keyshawn's confidence is through the roof, and he's shown he can handle fighters at the size edge.
That Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really...
Not to mention, he's always had it out for Tom. This is a fight he has been planning for years.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude. Little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Keyshawn's got the full package. Blazing fast hands, slick footwork, and knockout power that makes him a real problem for Tank. If anyone's primed to pull off an upset, it's him, young, hungry, and fighting like he's got everything to prove. Oh, and here's the kicker. Floyd Mayweather is definitely in his corner. Yep, Money Mayweather is training Keyshawn for this battle. You just know Tank wasn't too happy about this. Floyd has been teaching Tank since the beginning of Tank's career. He knows all of Tank's moves. Keyshawn has a big advantage with Floyd in his corner. Floyd can come up with the perfect plan to beat Tank.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi.
With Floyd helping Keyshawn every step of the way, we might just see Tank take his first loss. Everybody is now swapping sides and picking Keyshawn to pull the upset against Tank Davis.
Got it there.
Baby, you got something in your nose.
Crawford was all eyes on Keyshawn's latest fight, and he's got some big words for the rising star that thinks Keyshawn is ready for anyone, even Gervonta Davis. Now that says volumes for sure.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Ready for whoever coming next, man. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? It's just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome, preach.
And but isn't the only fan. Richardson Hitchens has also jumped on the Keyshawn Davis hype train following his amazing club victory.
Is Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him. Because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like but it is what it is. You gotta hype yourself up, you gotta build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that. But like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
So that's all from today's show. If you liked it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next film.